The Dermatology Foundation, created by dermatologists for dermatologists. Founded in 1964, the DF has invested $70 million in research and the career development of new physician scientists and investigators in the specialty. These funds help to ensure the future of our specialty and retain tomorrow's teachers and researchers. The Foundation's research awards have helped launch the careers of many of today's leaders, and our results underscore the DF's critical role in moving the science of dermatology forward. 80% of our awardees have remained in academics. 86% of these individuals received federal funding. Each dollar of Career Development Award funding has garnered $10 or more in NIH grant support. There's no mistaking the DF's impact on the field of dermatology.
People that are emerging that need dedicated time to reach their full potential and nucleate their careers. Using our support, they're able to qualify for federal funding. Most of our recipients go on to obtain federal funding, not only the first time they apply, but when they renew or when they apply for larger grants. So the work of the Dermatology Foundation is durable. It retains people in academics, and it helps assure their success in the future throughout the tenure of their career.
The DF support has launched the career of many individuals who have helped to expand the scientific base of the specialty and ultimately further dermatologists' ability to provide the best care possible for their patients.
We've been doing this for so many years. I think, there are examples at medical dermatology and surgical dermatology, pediatric dermatology, dermatopathology, even aesthetic dermatology, where the DF has given money to support people. So we've got many, many examples. But I think the other important contribution is look at all the people we've supported. Look at all the leaders that now are the teachers and the investigators and sometimes chairs of departments that have had DF money. I mean, can you imagine what might have happened if the DF hadn't given money to those people?
Award recipients represent the specialty's most promising individuals, people who are highly motivated and dedicated to finding answers.
Research is the capstone, I think. It is very, very important that we're constantly investigating new causes, new means of therapy for our diseases, because without that, we're not moving forward. In a way, it's kind of like you're canoeing, and if you're not paddling, you don't stand still, you move backwards. And the same thing happens in medicine. If you don't have a foundation of ongoing research, you're not standing still, you're moving backwards.
Since the founding of the DF, the science of dermatology has advanced significantly. Progress has been made in the genetic basis of inherited skin diseases, the introduction of lasers and light therapy, and breakthroughs in the development of retinoids, biologics, antifungals, corticosteroids, and targeted treatments for melanoma have all come to fruition.
We, as a country, even invest a great deal in people who are coming through med school, particularly with research backgrounds, and to lose somebody like that, particularly when I look at basic science researchers in dermatology, just because for a year or two they couldn't be funded, and to give up all that education that we put into somebody is really a tragic thing. So the Dermatology Foundation is critical in making sure that doesn't happen.
As federal research dollars decline, competition continues to grow more intense. The DF plays a pivotal role in helping those committed to research vie for essential NIH grants.
These great thinkers really become part of the process of taking our field in a real way to the next level, and that's recognized at the NIH level when they're then awarded grants that are very highly coveted grants. I think that we have a tremendous representation as a small field in the whole house of medicine within the NIH, and I do believe that has a large part to do with what the Dermatology Foundation does for these new thinkers.
Year after year, the DF has proven to be a reliable and effective source of funding, keeping the specialty vibrant and on the cutting edge of all of medicine.
It is gratifying to know that your dollars are going to an outstanding program that's going to result in the very best of developing leaders and the very best in advancement and translation into real advances in dermatology. I think the Dermatology Foundation really is unique in that way. There's really no other organization, at least within dermatology, that does what it does as well as it does. and I would match it against other specialties as well.
Without progress, the science of dermatology could slow down, thus depriving clinicians and patients with treatments for a variety of illnesses, conditions, and maladies.
It's like a family, and so you have to feed these young minds, and the research that they do is just so important to our specialty, and they're just so smart, and they have so much energy, and they're just so much interested and focused in what they believe in and what they love. And without that, the dermatology in general would suffer.
Early career support is essential for the development of tomorrow's thought leaders. Your participation will help retain promising new minds in our field and sustain research that will enable us to continually advance the care we provide to our patients.
We are in the people business. We have a reputation for many years of being science supporters, but what we're really doing is offering young people a vehicle to express their unique characteristics, their unique focused interests, and begin the development of a serious career in our field.
Day to day, you take care of patients. You're dealing with something that is now, in the moment. With the Dermatology Foundation, you are really looking toward the future and saying, we're going to keep our specialty relevant. We're going to take what we've got today and really invest it into the future, and do that in an ongoing, smart fashion. And that's special. That's worthwhile.
The reality is we're all incredibly lucky to be dermatologists, and this is really a unique opportunity to be able to give back to the future of our specialty, because our specialty can only continue to be as great as it is, and we can only continue to have the opportunities for all the things that we do for our patients if we continue to have a pipeline of people doing research in all the areas that the Foundation supports.
You are invited to make a choice that will help keep the specialty vibrant. Members of the Dermatology Foundation are dedicated to bringing more solutions to their patients. There are still many conditions for which there are no good or viable solutions. Please consider the benefits of participating in the important work of the DF for your future patients, for the specialty, and for what is your life's work.